Hey, social media. This is Tiffany Martinez. It's about, I think it's about 5:30. It's about 5:30 where I am. Um, I never know when it's actually live here on Instagram because I'm not very familiar with how the lives work here on Instagram versus um, Facebook, or mostly Facebook, I guess. But I had to go out this evening. I had to force myself to leave the house tonight or this evening to go to the mechanic. Um, I had some repairs done earlier. Um, Whatever day it was, I forget when it was, but the mechanic was very nice. Because I've had work done there before. So when I say they were very nice, meaning they took the payment over the phone. Um, and they came to get the car. Well, they didn't come get the car. The tow truck people came to get the car. And the nice part about it was I didn't have to leave the house at all, because when the repairs were done, the shop owner brought the car back to my home, and which was very nice, because with all of what I'm going through right now, with with the loss of my husband, I really don't want to leave my house. I just don't want to go. I just want to just stay. And some people, I think, they do understand, and I want to use that word, understand, and not understand. They just understand how I feel. And then some people, they don't understand it, because they just think it's not normal, it's not okay, it's unhealthy, it's whatever they feel, but it's not their journey. Excuse me, it's not their journey. And now, I guess the reason why I don't want to leave is because I have to come back to knowing that my husband's still not here. When I'm home, I know it's not here. Like, I just know what the situation is. When I did leave, whatever day it was, I just don't remember my days anymore. And coming back home, the drive was just extremely overwhelming. Oh, I think I went out to go get my labs done. 'Cause I had to do them twice. Like, literally had to do them twice. It was like I failed a test. I had to do them twice. Technically 3 times. And coming back, I was so overwhelmed. I thought I was going to have to pull over. And it's like, I just don't want to leave my house. And now I'm just sitting in my car. And my husband's car is still on the side. It's still parked over here. Where he left it. The last time he drove his car. And sometimes when, you know, um, either he was heading to work or coming home from work, and I was either going to the store real quick for him or for us, whatever the situation was, or I was going to an appointment, and I would look over, and, he would always make me laugh. He would always tell me, have a good day. And I would try to say the same thing to him, like, to, make sure he was okay. He was like, oh, I'm fine, I'm fine. He was always more concerned about me. And so, it's like, it's hard not to look over there. It's very hard. Because I can almost just see him there, And, whenever I have to go to the mailbox, because I don't want, like, too many days to go by that the mail is just stuffed and is falling off the box. Like, I almost thought about just literally stopping the mail. But how can you stop the mail when you're constantly getting packages, like, things delivered to the house, like food and things like that, because they deliver food and stuff. And or I can be going to the mailbox, or I'll take the, recyclables and the trash can to the curb and stuff, and I'll walk past the car, and I can just see him sitting there, and he'll say something funny, to try to make me laugh, or he'll literally say, "Stop crying." And, and I'll just look into the car, and I know he's not like literally sitting there, but we've been down this road so many times. Like we've been together so long. It's so hard not to remember all these times. So I miss my husband so much. And for someone who has never gone through this, and you truly love your spouse, regardless if you're married or, well, I guess you have to be married for it to make sense, I guess, but, and you are truly connected. You are truly connected to your significant other. Like, you're just connected with them on a whole other level. It is insulting. It is insulting when people try to put titles on you. Like, for instance, like they basically, divorce you right there in front of your face. Like, well, he's not your husband anymore. You're the widow now. Whoa, blah, blah, blah. They'll just say things that are insulting. Like, it just insults you. Like, no, that's not the case. You know, like, no. And I'm not going to accept that. And I know that's a part of, people are going to say, like, oh, that's a part of your grieving stage, or blah, blah, blah. And it's like, still, that's not the case. My husband, he transitioned. He didn't fucking leave me. He didn't cheat on me. He didn't find somebody else and just say, "I'm out of here, Tiff." It was an okay 20 years. Good luck with you. Good luck with you on your next journey or your next person. No, it wasn't like that. My husband and I, we loved each other through everything. Through everything. Through everything that we went through, we loved each other. So it's difficult. It's very difficult to want to leave the house and come back. It's difficult. It's like, it is, and people that don't understand that, like, literally understand that, like when someone loses a parent, like if their father passes away or their mother passes away, or if they lose a child, do you stop being um um a daughter or a son because your mother or your father passes away? I mean, you have to answer those questions. you know I mean, do I not have a father anymore? Like, are you like stupid? Yes, my father passed away on June 7th, 2012, but that doesn't mean I don't have a father. I'm not stupid. I don't have amnesia. And I'm not saying people who do have amnesia are stupid or anything. I'm just saying, my father and my mother still created me. He is still my father. You know? And whenever my mother does expire someday, she's still going to be my mother. And the same thing when a parent loses a child, are you going to say, well, you are no longer a parent? Like, who the hell are you to tell somebody that? That's when you just give your condolences and just keep walking. But if you can't handle that simple task, your job is to shut the fuck up. That's just your job. Just shut the fuck up and just keep walking. I rather just, and a lot of people still today that I have known since the playground, still today hasn't even given their condolences. Just a simple, look, I am just truly, truly sorry for your loss, Tiffany. And that's all I got to say, because I don't know what to say, so I'm going to shut the fuck up. They haven't even done that much. And some of these people are flesh and blood. Like, they haven't even done that much. But hey, if you don't know what to say, I respect that. I can just respect that you don't know what to say. But condolences is not that hard. But if you're not sorry, then hey, at least you're being honest. Anyways. I thought I was gonna actually make it through the day without crying or getting emotional, but I just knew leaving the house today, it was kind of like a mistake, but I had to go because I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, and when they came to get my car, because I needed to get the oil pan replaced, which they did all that. The tow truck people, there's like a button on the emergency brake. They broke it off. And I know it was them for the fact that the mechanic, the place that I've done business with numerous of times, if they would have done it, they would have owned up to it. They would say, "Hey, Tiff, so and so broke this off, and don't worry about it. It's late or we're closed, but I will go ahead and order the part and I'll put it on for you, no charge." I'm like, "Of course, because you broke it." I mean, that just makes sense, right? But that's not the case, because I remember one time, they accidentally spilled water in the car and they knew that I was going to notice, even though it's just water, but they didn't do this. So, and this wasn't broken beforehand. So I had to go up there to get them to write like an estimate how much it's going to cost for them to fix it, so the tow truck people can basically fix it. And you can't, and I don't want no MacGyver type fix. I want it back the way it was. And in order to fix it, I kind of figured that's what it was going to be. You got to replace the entire e-brake, the emergency brake, the parking brake, whatever you want to call it. You got to replace the entire thing in order to repair it. Like, hey, maybe you should have been a little more gentle, or whatever. So I just knew, just leaving the house. I didn't leave the house till it was probably about 10 minutes. It was about 15 minutes to 5. Because I remember looking at it was about 4:45 when I was looking. I was in the garage. I was looking up, and then I started heading out, and it just felt weird driving, but it was okay. It wasn't until I got back that I started to feel, very sad, because I saw the car, and I got very sad, but so now I got to go back on Monday to get the actual estimate to get this fixed, So anyways, I do apologize for the video being dark. I think that's it. I just want to share that with the people that actually, do follow me for real reasons and not for, business opportunities, because I'm not really interested in any type of opportunities at this time. I'm just interested in how to live, just how to live without my husband. That's the only thing I'm interested in, because it was just us. And now it's literally just me. It's just me and our fur kids. That's it. It's just us. And, I'm a pretty good judge of character when it comes to people. I'm a pretty good judge of character. And, my husband and I, we had already decided, like, years ago, because we talked about everything. I miss him so much. I miss him so much. I tweeted, we were talking about everything, even about, like, literally today, like, whenever one of us passed away, we talked about if we would date somebody else, if we would get back into, dating. And my husband at first said, jokingly, yeah, 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 yeah. And I was like, really? He was like, fuck no. I'm not even going to leave the house. And I was like, we don't leave the house now. And I said, he was like, exactly. And I was like, no, I'm just going to just sit here and just put my head in the sand. And literally, that's what I'm pretty much doing, is putting my head in the sand because I'm looking back at all the things that he makes me laugh about, but you know, and I'm putting together a scrapbook, you know, of all the memories and stuff, so that I can always have it and I can pass it down to someone, in my family, for those who, like those, sort of things. And, you know, but and we were just that type of, couple. We were that couple that, we would have, if things would have worked out better, we would have been that couple that would still be married at 105, and, still making jokes and, still talking and, because, I mean, it's just like that movie Up, like literally, like, I mean, I was the one that talked a lot and he was a very good listener. So now I still talk and I'm just waiting for a response and I mean, I do get some signs from him, and I make sure it's him because I don't have time for games. I don't have time for games, you know. So, but anyways, I'm just procrastinating, about getting out the car and going inside, you know. I'm just sitting here in the car in the garage, just sitting, literally just sitting here, and I'm just waiting for a text message from my husband. I'm just waiting for him to say, "But boy, are you just sitting in the car? Are you talking to somebody?" Or I'm waiting for the garage door to open, to go inside for him to say, "Why are you just sitting there? Come inside." You know, waiting for all the things to happen that isn't going to happen. Ashe.